Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. I am so excited you're hanging out with us today because we are diving into something literally game-changing. We're talking about the core concept of respect. Have you ever noticed how some people can just stroll into a room and instantly command attention, while others kind of just get talked over? Well, listen up, because how people treat you isn't set in stone. You can actually change it in an instant using some pretty subtle psychology. Let's get right into it.
So here's the secret sauce. There are exactly 6 psychological tricks that highly respected people use literally every single day. And the craziest part, it all happens totally under the radar. Most people don't even realize these behaviors are happening right in front of them. But by the time we wrap up this explainer, you're going to have the inside track to spot them everywhere. And more importantly, once you start using these 6 techniques yourself, you are absolutely going to see people start naturally respecting you more.
Okay, let's dive into this, because we need to bust a massive myth right out of the gate. Society loves to tell us that respect is all about the superficial stuff, right? Your looks, your bank account, how popular you are. But honestly, unshakable respect actually comes from simple psychological behavior. It's entirely about how you manage your own personal energy and the boundaries you set with the people around you. It's behavior, guys, not status.
Section 1. Mastering your inner value. The internal mindset of respect.
Your internal mindset absolutely dictates the external respect you get. Which brings us to trick number 1, and it's a biggie: stop trying to impress everyone. Look, this is one of the most common traps people fall into when they want to be liked. We've all seen it, right? That person at a party or networking event laughing just a little too hard at every joke, clearly desperate for approval. It actually does the exact opposite. It acts as a repelling force. The harder you try to get that approval, the less people respect you. Think about the most confident people in your life. They don't sweat it. They don't feel the need to constantly explain themselves or beg for the spotlight. Instead, they just have this calm energy. They know their worth. And that grounded, calm vibe automatically makes people take them seriously. You don't need to announce your value to the room if your energy already proves it.
This really all boils down to one foundational rule of human psychology. You teach people how to treat you. That is trick number 2. You absolutely have to respect yourself first. Because if you don't demand respect for yourself, no one else is going to step in and do it for you. You are the one who sets the standard. And hey, setting boundaries isn't being mean. It's necessary. You really have to learn to say no when you need to.
And that means you've got to put your foot down and firmly reject negative behavior. If you just let people constantly disrespect you or ignore you or use you, well, guess what? They're going to keep doing it. I mean, why wouldn't they? You've basically given them a free pass. You have to stop accepting bad behavior just to keep the peace. Sacrificing your own dignity just to be a people pleaser is a surefire way to destroy any respect others have for you.
Section 2. The power of your words. Verbal habits that command authority.
All right, now that we've got the internal mindset locked down, let's talk about how we actually speak. I want to throw a counterintuitive question your way. Why does silence equal power? You know, most people wrongly assume that to get respect, you have to dominate the conversation, talk the most, and be the loudest voice in the room. But actually, trick number 3 is learning to just stay quiet sometimes. The people who speak less often end up sounding way more powerful.
And there's a real psychological reason for this. When you talk too much, people just naturally tune out. Your words lose their punch through sheer oversupply. But when you speak calmly and intentionally hold back to only say what's truly important, people start to listen carefully. They lean in. They realize, hey, if you are opening your mouth, it must be valuable. Strategic silence can make you look so much more confident and commanding than 1,000 extra words ever could.
Moving on to trick number 4, and this brilliantly illustrates a tiny shift in your everyday phrasing. Picture a typical workplace meeting. You have to stop saying sorry for every little thing. Saying sorry for bothering you signals weakness. It makes you look chronically unsure of yourself. So flip the script. Try saying thanks for your time instead. Rather than apologizing for your mere presence, you're expressing gratitude. That one single tiny verbal shift changes everything. It makes you sound mature, confident, and instantly worthy of their time.
Section 3. Speaking without saying a word. Nonverbal cues and actions.
So let's shift gears from what you say to what you physically do. Trick number 5 is all about mastering your body language. Seriously, your body is broadcasting your confidence before you even utter a single syllable. The actionable steps here are super straightforward, but they are highly effective. Stand straight, keep steady eye contact, and really make a deliberate effort to avoid looking nervous or fidgety while you talk. Remove those nervous tics. Even before your mouth opens, your posture has already informed everyone whether they should respect you or not. Which brings us to trick number 6, the ultimate physical action. Keep your promises. Look, we live in an era where everyone talks a huge game, but very few people actually follow through, right? Execution is rare. So if you promise something, just do it. It really is as simple as that. Keeping your promises is absolutely the fastest way to earn real, concrete respect. Because at the end of the day, people fundamentally respect someone they can trust. Trust is the currency of respect.
Section 4. Building real, lasting respect. The final formula.
Let's move to the final formula and see how this all builds together. Because at the end of the day, respect isn't something you beg for, it's meticulously built. It kicks off with step 1, the confidence to stop trying to impress everyone. That flows right into step 2, self-respect, where you set those firm boundaries. Then comes step 3, the calmness of strategic silence and powerful body language. And it all culminates in step 4, strong actions where you consistently keep your promises. I want to leave you with this final provocative thought to really cement everything we've covered today. Ask yourself, are you teaching people to respect you, or are you just asking for it? Remember, you are constantly teaching people how to treat you through your energy, your boundaries, your words, and your actions. Start applying these 6 psychological tricks today. Just be a little more conscious of the behaviors you are putting out there and watch how differently people start treating you. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep building that unshakable respect.